Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Philomina in the building. If this is your first time here, you're absolutely welcome. If you're a regular viewer, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my video. Today we're going to be talking about Big Brother Naija Pepper Dem season 4 reunion, and the show started out with Ebuka teasing the housemates and acting like Big Brother. He was like, housemate, come out now. But it was really funny. So it was like, come out, and none of them showed up. It's like, you guys should come. So they just came in and sat down, unlike before where they just saw them displayed right on stage. This time they walked in on stage to meet Ebuka. The show started out with a flashback of their diary room session. So the diary room session, they showed some short clips, and it started with Kafi. Kafi was just talking about how she's starting to like the Donny, but she doesn't really know that she's scared. Then they also showed a short clip of Frodd talking about food, asking Biggie for banga and then some scent leaves, so they're going to eat banga soup. There are a lot of them in the house are already craving banga soup. So after that, they showed Omashola. Omashola was ranting that wow, that they stole his coin, and then this person cannot even help him. He was just ranting. And then when they came back, Frodd was now left. Everybody was laughing about the whole banga soup thing. Then they now asked Omashola that what would he say that he did with the diary room session, because some people actually believe that you can win the Big Brother right from the diary room session. How you do it in the diary room session can determine whether you will win. So when Omashola said that was a strategy for him, he now said, well, no, it wasn't a strategy. That for him, he sees Big Brother only once in a week, and seeing Big Brother once in a week is something that he always looks up to. So he just gathers everything that goes on in the week and just puts it somewhere in his head, so that he's just going to pour out everything to Big Brother, seeing that Big Brother is not just a friend to him or anything, he's a father figure to him. According to Omashola, that he has not had a father figure, like somebody who he respects and listens to for a long time. There's really nobody that can tell him, oh, don't go anywhere, or sit down here, and he's going to actually sit. That he has elder brother, and that sometimes when things get worse, he can actually change it and just para for his elder brother. But Biggie wasn't like that. Biggie was like a father figure to him. Biggie made him realize that you can actually listen to someone, and that really felt good for him. So for him, he was just relating to a father figure, and that was why his diary room session took long, and it looked like it was interesting, that it wasn't intentional at all. After that, Jackie now said, well, that she understands that Omashola was going there to pour his mind, but then some people, she refused to mention him, so some people, but then she was talking about Kafi, that Kafi will go in there to smear others, and that she said Kafi will go in there and start mentioning people's names left, right, center. And it appears that Jackie has a personal beef with Kafi, because according to Jackie, that she had a close relationship with Tacha. She and Tacha were talking at some point, so she didn't see any reason why, if Kafi had any beef with her, Kafi will now go and start telling Big Brother, instead of Kafi to tell her that if it's okay. According to Ebuka, what if I want to talk to Big Brother? What if I feel comfortable talking with Big Brother? Jackie now said it's okay. That is how she has decided to play the game. But it just goes to show a reflection of who she is by doing that. Like, why didn't you just talk to me? I'm here, right here with you. But you rather go to Biggie's room to go and talk about me. So Jackie didn't really like that. Venita went ahead to call Kafi a parrot, and that Kafi just goes in there to do a production of Nollywood. That she just goes in there to do Nollywood production, because she even started singing, doing voice, ho 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 ho. She literally was saying that Kafi kept pretending that she would go in there and just go and talk. That according to Seyi was like, when Kafi goes in there, he knows that she's definitely going to snitch, because even in the house normally that she snitches, that she just talks, so she going into the diary room, he knows that she's definitely going to be saying one thing or another. They now asked different people who Big Brother is to them. So some people were like, oh, Big Brother is like a friend. Some others like, oh, Big Brother is a father figure. Some others were like, oh, he's a confidant. Some others were like, oh, it's a place where I go to pour out my mouth. But Kim Opera had a different opinion. She said she feels like Big Brother doesn't like her. According to her, her own diary session was always very short, and Biggie seemed really strict with her, and she felt really attacked because according to her, she just came for the first week. She expected that, oh, Big Brother was going to try to make the place comfortable for her to, you know, express herself, but it wasn't like that for her. She felt like Big Brother liked some others and he didn't like her. So Ebuka was like, why? What makes you feel so? Don't you think that the responsibility of Big Brother getting comfortable with you has to do with you more than it has to do with Biggie? Because, for example, Omashola, he will go there and he will express himself. Did you really go there to express yourself? According to Kim, she said not everybody is just open-minded and they just want to tell anybody that they meet, or just meet somebody and they want to tell you their mind and just open up to you. That for her, she needed time, she needed it to be like a process, but then Big Brother wasn't making things easy for her, so that was why she felt like Big Brother didn't like her. Jackie now went on to say that people who did well in the diary room session actually already watched the show, or they probably have something, you know. But according to Omashola, he has never watched a Big Brother show before, so for him, he did well in the diary room session, so he wouldn't say that that is entirely correct. Then after that, Ebuka now decided to show us a clip, and he told Frodd that, Frodd, you are actually sitting on this table. So they showed us the clip. This clip showed Frodd talking about someone. He didn't mention name. I believe that the part where he mentioned name had already passed. So he was talking about someone who is actually using something he has told him, playing in his emotion, playing with his head, and he doesn't feel comfortable with it. So when they came back after the short clip, they asked Frodd who was he talking to. He said he wouldn't really know for sure. He's not certain, but he knows that it's either going to be Mike, Seyi, or Jeff. And in this case, Seyi was on stage. So Frodd was now telling Seyi that, Seyi, you know that I told you that my mom just had the surgery before I came to the house, and I wasn't really comfortable with the fact that I was leaving her. Plus, I don't know if I have enough money to leave the house. So me telling you that and you using it against me wasn't really nice. Like, it looked like betrayal to me, and it was not cool. So Frodd now went on to say that, but Seyi, do you know that your mom apologized on your behalf? And then Seyi lost it. It was like, I don't get it. Like, he couldn't wait for his tongue to talk. You know, Ebuka kept trying to pacify them, like, guys, calm down. But when Seyi finally spoke, he was like, I take responsibility for my action. My family members know that. So for anybody to be coming to apologize on my behalf, I don't get it. I really do not understand that. According to Frodd, when he came out of the house, he saw a video of Seyi's mom saying, oh, Frodd, don't worry, Seyi loves you. You don't have feelings about anything that has happened, you know. So that is the apology that Frodd was talking about. But Seyi was like, he doesn't think that that is true, that anything that he did in the house, he did it because he wanted to do it. He has said it before and he's going to say it again, that any action that he has taken in the house, he doesn't regret it. And if he's taken back into the house, he's not going to do anything differently. He's going to do the same thing. That he liked what he saw on the day of the eviction, where I believe that Frodd was being all emotional, because according to Frodd, he wasn't ready. Every Sunday when he's up for eviction, he doesn't know if he's ready to go see his mom, and doesn't know if he has the financial abilities to, assist his mom and take care of his mom. So that really got to him, and Seyi always using it against him just felt really off. So Seyi now said that he liked what he saw and he's going to do it again. That was it for him, and he doesn't know what Frodd was saying. But then these two guys, they were just really going back and forth. There was a banter about it. Ebuka tried to pacify them. He was like, you guys, stop right now. So that was how Ebuka ended the show. But they showed us a clip of what is going to happen next. And what is going to happen next, it started again with Seyi and Frodd still arguing about this particular issue. Seyi was obviously not happy about the fact that Frodd mentioned his mom apologizing to him. That what I'm sure that in his mind is like, oh, what did he do? Why is his mom apologizing on his behalf? Plus, I don't think that Seyi thinks is true. So because of that, they were having this banter, and that was what is going to happen. That is what, and yeah, so that was what happened. So if you like this video, please, I would like for you to give it a big thumbs up. If you're yet to subscribe to my channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please click on the red button below. Until next time, I'm going to see you on my next one. I remain my humble self. Feel to the more. Feel to the more. Feel to the more. Okay, bye guys.